name is Melanie Perez. Well, last year, before the situation with the coronavirus, I traveled to Peru. So I would like to tell you my experience when I was there. I fell in love with Peru. It's an amazing country. All the people are very friendly. I mean, if they want to invite you to a restaurant, they always want to explain any name of a food that you don't know. And for that, I'm very grateful because there were many confusion with the food when I was there. Something interesting is that everyone is too respectful with each other. For example, it's bad manners not to kiss the cheek when grading. That kind of things were a problem to me because I never graded like that. So I was in many awkward situations where I would like shaking hands and they will come over to me to kiss me. I mean, it's okay for them to do it, but at the end, it was so comfortable to me. Other details will be you can offend people by talking loud on the street. It also bad manners not to accept the food that someone is offering to you. I mean, it's acceptable not to reserve food for strangers, but if a friend does, you must accept it. All countries have their goods and bad things, but Peru is definitely a place where I will return. Thanks. Girl, I have some gossip for you. Well, last day I was... What happened? Well, I don't think so. I mean, my family and I were going to visit my grandparents last week, but we didn't go for the weather. Everything was okay all day, and I saw the news where I remember her that it's supposed to be sunny all day, and I believe in them. So it was a lie. It rained in the afternoon and it was like a downpour or something. Yeah, that's life. Yeah, we were supposed to do a barbecue. Yeah, and now I need to be stay at home doing my homeworks. I'm supposed to be study for an important event at the school. Yeah. What happened? Why are we going for a ride? Well, I was supposed to see some of my friends last week too, but I ended up going to my English class instead. Yeah, what a bad luck. Hey, but I didn't tell you my gossip. I hate you. Hi teacher, in this speaking number 6, I'm answering the following question. First, what things in my culture are supposed to be unlucky? Do you think these beliefs are true? And second, do you know any people who are superstitious? What are they superstitious about? So, in my culture, there have been many beliefs about things that bring bad luck. Although personally, I think that these things have more power the more you think about it. For example, going under the ladder is bad luck. They say that your back will hurt, or that a black cat crossed in front of you. All of these things are supposed to be unlucky. Other examples could be that the soul is spirally because it will bring you poverty or it will do you financially bad, something like that. I have met many superstitious people. All among them, my family is the most superstitious ever. My mother, for example, never in her life she moved or traveled on Tuesday because she faithfully believed in the saying Tuesday, don't get married and don't move elsewhere. I don't know if I could be say like that in English, but in a few words it means that both Tuesday and the number 13 are things of bad luck. Personally, I don't think superstition were a real facts. I mean, suppose that a little kid who knows nothing about these things pays, for example, under a ladder. nothing will happen to him because he never thought that it would be bad. So most superstitions are created by assertion of society to respond to the bad events that happen to them. That's what I think. Thanks. Hi teacher, the interview I'm going to talk about it was for Adele and they were talking about her career like a singer and all the awards that she has. But the interview asked her if she will go for the Tony Awards and Adele said that the Tony was pretty unlikely. The, Obviously the interview asked the reason for that and Adele said that she didn't have time and that stuff. By the way, at the beginning of the interview in England was raining, so Adele said it was a shame because the Americans were going to assume that England was rubbish. At some part of the interview, she asked to Adele why her album was called by her age. And Adele said that every song on that album represents a period or a part of her life. And she said that was one of the reasons that she named her album after her age. To finish, Adele told a story about when she was drunk and the way she helped a family because they told her it had been sold out, so she managed to get them some tickets. That will be some of the things that they talk at the interview. Thanks for listening. The situation of coronavirus has caused an increase in government security. The use of masks and avoid leaving our homes are restriction measure to protect us. It's common lately to hear adults say like people who don't use their masks when they go outside should be punished by the police. And that's true because not taking biosecurity measures with the seriousness that they require is dangerous not only for them, for all people around them who are also affected by their responsibility. The moments when we are dry cones, like in United States where the sale of alcohol is provided and there is a penalty if the rule is broken, are important security measures. But young people ignore this and usually make the mistake of leaving their homes and even jaywalking because since everyone is protecting themselves, so nobody's outside, they don't care about cars or something. In this lonely situation where the streets are empty, I mean, to avoid contagion, vandalism has increased because it's more easier to escape from the police when there are not witnesses or evidence. In this way, the burglary and the risk in committing crimes is more exciting for young people because they are like trying to recreate the illusion or the things that they see in action movies. But the protection measure have prevented the store from opening, so the shoplifting has decreased in that sense. Certainly, the situation we are currently experiencing is not the best, but if we follow the corresponding biosecurity measures and avoid increasing contagion, we can overcome this virus in the best way.
Hey Rafael, it's nice to see you.
I was on class, that's why I didn't answer your call. I'm sorry.
Hi, Melanie. It's okay, you understand. How are your class?
Well, it was really interesting. The teacher asked us what would have happened if Colombia was still a Spanish colony. What do you think about that?
Mm, if we had been a Spanish colony, we would have been governed the Spanish laws.
Yeah, I agree. But we would have been subject of the king if we had been part of the Spain, don't you think?
Yes, and also, if we had been part of Spain, we would have had the euro as currency.
But I think that at some point we will have become independent anyways.
Yes, I agree with that. And also, if we hadn't become independent from Spain, we would have spoken which another type of accent, and it wouldn't be right.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, my next class is going to start. I have to go. It was great to talk for a while. See you soon, Rafael.
Good luck in your class, Melanie.